Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the issue with Turles character from Dragon Ball Legends. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, notification bell for every upload that I upload to the channel. Let's get this started. I took a few days off and I didn't want to post anything for a while, but now I'm back. So stay tuned for more content today. Here we go. We got these characters since the new Goku and the other characters in the game that is okay but could have been better, but at the same time we were supposed to be getting Turles and we got a Goku, and that was not the purpose of the Tree of Might, because yeah, Goku did fight Turles and Piccolo too, but we were supposed to be getting Turles, and then I wouldn't say we wasn't supposed to get Goku. I expected that Goku wasn't gonna be an LF. That was the kind of suggestion. But no, they give us a Goku that is not necessary to be an LF. We did not want any of those other characters that they release. It's crazy. It really is. Sagas from the movies, man. I mean, it ain't good. I'm gonna go to yellow. Let's see. There is the free-to-play Super Saiyan Goku. He's actually the worst free-to-play unit in the game. Don't even grind for him at all, because he's kind of trash. Just being honest. But here is the old Turles. Right here. This one far on the right, next to Champa. They were supposed to release Turles. And they were supposed to give us like a LF Turles or something. Or like a Ultra Turles, or whatever the case was. They were supposed to give us some kind of Turles for the Tree of Might. But also, we did not expect it was going to go for that. Internally, we didn't expect it was going to do the Tree from the Tree of Might from that movie Dragon Ball Z. It's crazy how they gonna shaft us. The reveals and stuff video was so bad, I didn't like it. I was not. It kind of killed it for me, because how you go from Red Tapion Zenkai to Dragon Ball Z, the Tree of Might. What? And then give us some lavish units that is not necessary. How you mess up the whole entire video to not give us a Turles for that Dragon Ball Z movie, but you're gonna give us a LF Goku. Now, we didn't ask for an LF Goku. We wanted a sparking Goku that could compete against LF Turles. That's what we wanted, or like an Ultra Turles or something. That was the actual supposed to happen, but no. We got shafted with a LF Goku, and it was not necessary for them to even do that. So I would say they could have done a better job on releasing the right characters instead of giving us trash characters that are not necessary. Seriously, Diaz and all these other characters are not necessary in the game. People are not going to run around using these units. People are not even going to summon for these units because they're bad. I mean, look at this Turles right here. This yellow sparking Turles. We have no LF Turles in the entire game. No Ultra Turles. No nothing. We didn't get squat. All we got was an LF Goku that was not necessary. Like, I'm just being honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the new Goku is bad. I'm saying he is quite good, but still, it was not necessary for us to even summon for a unit like that when they were supposed to give us Turles and not Goku. That was the whole premise of that stream. But honestly, they didn't give it to us, and I wonder why it's bad and not in the current position on how we should be, getting these characters. That was the worst stream I've ever seen in my life. Plus the Dragon Ball Daima reveal for Legends collaboration. That was also the worst I've ever seen. The whole entire video was pretty bad to me. And don't get me wrong, Dragon Ball Daima is not Dragon Ball. Okay? Now, I understand, hey, all the characters are there. Hey, all the characters are kid. The whole entire story is supposed to be about, about the demon realm and everything. I understand that for some people out there. But turning everybody into a kid is freaking stupid. Like, why would you turn every character in Dragon Ball into a kid? Even the Supreme Kai is a kid. That makes no sense. Android 18, a kid, makes no sense. There's no logic in Dragon Ball Daima at all. Like, there's no logic. The only logic there is probably maybe the storytelling. But as far as turning everybody into a little kid, is so laughable in Dragon Ball. Let's be honest. That's why I can't wait for Dragon Ball Super to come back. And bringing back the anime, because that's necessary. But as far as Daima, I don't like Daima at all ever since I saw the trailer. I think the trailer is kind of trash. But there's other people that like it. Take it for a grain of salt. I don't care if you don't, if you like it or not. I don't care. As long as I know it's trash to me, I'm not going to be watching Dragon Ball Daima at all. Because I said, I'm going to stick by my word. I won't be watching Dragon Ball Daima. I won't be watching at all. It's not my interest, and I don't want to see little characters that were supposed to be fully grown for years turn back into a little kid. Come on. You think that's Dragon Ball? That's not Dragon Ball. Okay? That's more like child's play of turning into an anime. Basically, they're trying to kill off Dragon Ball to some degree. I'm just saying. But yeah, but that's not the entire video. We're not really, that the whole premise of the video was to talk about Daima, but I had to put that in there because Dragon Ball Legends is doing a collaboration with Dragon Ball Daima, and I think it's the worst decision. But other than that, releasing the wrong characters for the Tree of Might was the worst. It was totally the worst reveals and stuff I've ever seen. As of to date, people are mad or people are upset because they didn't give us Turles. They gave us a Goku, and that was not necessary. They skipped over and be like, nah, we're not going to give you Turles. Then what's the whole point of you doing the Tree of Might then from that movie? What was the whole premise of you making that video? You just wasted that video for no reason. Just to give us trash units that is not necessary. Hands down. I mean, let's be honest. Do you really think people are really going to summon for these characters? No. And if they do, well, they probably have a YouTube channel. They probably have to make the video, so they have to do the showcase anyway. But I'm talking about like people who are not on YouTube, that don't make any content on their channel. You shouldn't be summoning. Because those units, they're not going to last long. They're only going to last probably about 2 weeks, and they're dead, and they're already dead. And all you doing is wasting your chrono crystals. You should be saving your chrono crystals for the next Ultra. That's what you should be saving your chrono crystals for. Not these trash LF Goku, not this trash 6 characters with Diaz and whatever their freaking names are. I'm not summoning on that banner, bro. This is the worst. I've seen the banner. It is the worst banner I've ever seen in my life. Come on. Legends, what are you doing, bro? Honestly, they should have done better, but hello, that the Legends needs to do better when it comes to content for the sagas from the movies. They need to do a better job. They did good for the other movie. They did well. They did the Dragon Ball Z's Broly's Second Coming. They did a good job on that. They gave us an LF transforming Broly. That was right on. Right on. That was up to par on that. And, they did a splendid job. And they did the Garlic Jr. Movie. That they hands down, they gave us Garlic Jr. An incredible character. Nicely done. Transforming. Done. They done it correctly. And as far as other movies, they trash Dragon Ball Z, The Tree of Might. They trashed it. They threw it out the window when they made that video. Just saying, they just trashed it, bro. They threw it out. What other movies that they could do? Like, they can do the other Dragon Ball Z movie called Bio Brawly. They could do that, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do Bio Brawly. But if they do decide to do it, it'll be the first time. But if not, that's fine. They can skip that movie if they want to, because that movie was kind of trash anyway. People didn't really like it when that movie came out. But other than that, yeah. I mean, there's other movies out there that they could pull off, like Dragon Ball Super Superhero. They can do Ultra Beast Gohan, or something like that, and they could give us like another LF Piccolo or something, Orange Piccolo or something like that. I'm not sure they're gonna do that, but if they do it, that'll be cool. If not, that's fine. But well, technically, if they do Dragon Ball Super Superhero, but then again, it's like when they come back to that, it'll probably be like a Ultra Beast Gohan, or maybe like a Ultra Orange Piccolo or something like that. But there's other Ultra characters that we do not have in the game yet, like Fusamasu. We don't have Ultra Fusamasu yet. We don't have Ultra Jiren. We don't have Ultra Turles. We were supposed to be getting a Turles anyway. And there's a bunch of other Ultra characters that we don't have in the game yet. Like, maybe like the Ultra Gammas. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, Ultra. Have one of them separate or together. That would be dope. Hey, that would be fire. An Ultra Spirit Bomb Goku. Hey, who never knows? They can pull stuff off like that. That Legends, they don't know which type of Ultras that they should be releasing or haven't done yet, that they have never thought of. But yeah, there's so many Ultras left in the game that they can actually try to pull off. But as far as releasing sparking LF characters, we already have enough LF characters in the game as it is. But at the same time, if you really think about it, we don't even have an Ultra Bardock yet. Like people wouldn't even think of an Ultra Bardock. Like, Ultra Super Saiyan Bardock, yeah. Like, people would never think of that, But then again, it's like, well, there's so many other characters they can do. Maybe like a Ultra Super Baby 2 they can try to pull off. Or like Super Saiyan Blue Evolve Vegeta as an Ultra. We don't even have that yet. You know, they can do. We already have Ultra Golden Frieza, but we don't have an Ultra Final Form Frieza. That's the one we don't have. They can do an Android 17 LF, or no, as an Ultra. Yeah, they can do Android Super 17, or yeah, Android Super 17, which is the not the one from GT. I'm talking about the Dragon Ball Super 17 version as an Ultra from the Dragon Ball Super one. You know how Tournament Power, right? So it's like they can try to pull that type of Ultra off, or like a Ultra Ultimate Gohan or something. Like we don't. There's characters that they can try to pull off that they have never done yet or never even thought of doing. I mean, as players, we need to figure out which type Ultras should be implemented in Legends that you probably never heard of or you have never thought of. Try to send feedback to Dragon Ball Legends team to see if they can, give them thoughts on which Ultras in the game that should come. Like a Ultra Majub or, something like that. Or like an Ultra Cell. We don't even have an Ultra Cell in the game. No Ultra Cell at all. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I mean, we do have LF cells, but we don't have an Ultra Cell. Is the one we're missing. We already have Ultra Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black. We already have that. Or like we don't even have an Ultra Lord Beerus, God of Destruction as an Ultra. We don't even have that yet. But I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to do that. But if they do decide to do something like that, they probably wouldn't even think of it. But I mean, I'm just saying, that they should release certain Ultra characters that should be implemented. Or like a Ultra Half Krubzamasu or something. Down the line. I mean, they need to do better when it comes to releasing characters from sagas from the movies, because they need to do a better job, So next time, they should do a better job in releasing sagas from the movie characters. Do not skip the main character, because, they did that for the Tree of Might movie, Dragon Ball Z, which is the old movie. Like, they're going to shaft us, not giving us Turles. They skipped over. And that was the worst decision they've ever done. And they got a backlash for it. I'm like, dude, why would you release this movie characters knowing that you skipped over the main character for that movie, which was Turles? It wasn't just Goku, But, what do you guys think of the problem with Turles not being in the game as an LF or an Ultra? What are you guys' thoughts on that? I want to see your feedback on go down in comments and tell me why do you dislike the problem of not having Turles to enter the game as an LF or an Ultra. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the video here, and yeah. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.